hey, let's talk about the euphorias and the come down periods in crypto, because crypto is not just about the money, it's about the emotions, it's about how we take care of ourselves and how we enjoy this process of building wealth. I have some personal stories to share, and I also just want to talk about the energetics, because sometimes as humans, like, we're so in it at times that we don't realize what's going on internally until we're like, something feels off, and then we still can't really put a pin on it. So today we're going to talk about some of the emotional patterns and the energetic patterns that you may be feeling around the highs and the come down periods, so that when the next high comes in the market and the next euphoria and the next excitement, whether that is in the crypto world or in your personal life, you can actually support yourself by being like, oh, I understand what's going on. Okay. Let me be a little more gentle with myself. Let me ask a few more questions, because I now have conscious awareness of what's going on in my body. First off, hey, I'm Whitney Magic. Welcome to my channel, my home. I love talking about crypto investing, and I also love talking about the human aspect to building wealth and having it feel good and ease-filled in our body. So for myself, I want to drop you guys in a little bit. For myself, the month of January was like super exciting, euphoric, and I was just like in a flow state. And also the market, specifically the pulse chain community and market and price charts, was in this beautiful flow state as well. Fortunately, going upstream, price go up. We loved it. And I loved it too. And it was just super exciting, of course, to see the green candles and to see price go up with it, especially when we sit here holding our positions long enough and building our conviction that, like, finally things tick, and it's so exciting. So anyways, for myself, the crypto market was exciting. I also launched a program, of course, traveled for a client visit out to Florida, had numerous other things, launched this YouTube channel very consistently, spoke at a conference. Like, there was all of these things that I was just like on this euphoric high, and I didn't realize it in the moment because I just kept like going and I just kept riding the momentum. But when the first week of February hit, I personally was feeling this like come down period. And I was like, everything felt a little bit gray and foggy in my world. And I was like, I don't understand what's going on. Like, everything was so good. Like, what's going on? And I find this period is very important, and this pattern is very important to see, to be a crypto investor and to enjoy your life of building wealth too, just because we are playing a long game here. And we're playing a game that is very exponential, and it can feel very intense in times, but that's what we sign up for. We want this. It's cutting edge for a reason. And I find the only way that you can stay truly cutting edge is when you can actually speak to the emotions and the feelings that are coming up within yourself and spot those patterns so you can be more gentle, so we can ride these waves with more flow. These emotional waves is what I'm talking about. And so for myself, the first week of February, I felt this like grayness. And then I was like, I kept getting pings where I was like, I have to go on a solo retreat. I have to go into nature. I have to ground myself. And everyone in my world kept telling me this too. Like, hey, Whitney, you said you want to go into nature. Go, go, go. And I was like, no, but I don't want to. And so if you're feeling any of these moments of like the euphoria happens and then you come down, you're like, but I don't want to do these things for yourself. Like, just realize this is part of the process of being human. Like, we're personally navigating change in every single moment. And naturally, you're going to want to resist it, because naturally, you're going to want to ride that dopamine wave that you just had of all these price go up and all of these things flowing into your world and all these success metrics. Like, you're going to want to go back to that dopamine. But part of life is the aspect of inhale, exhale, yin, yang, masculine, feminine. Like, it's part of this balance and this flow that we constantly go back and forth between. And we work really hard in certain waves to be able to get more enjoyment at times. And so for myself, I have to say the first week of February, I fought it really hard. I did not want to go play. Crazy to say, did not want to go play, did not want to go into nature, did not want to make time for myself. And then this last week, I went off to Padre Island on the coast of Texas, which was my first time like really exploring Texas. I've been here for a year. And I've been really cozy in Austin. So anyways, that was really nice for me. I stopped at San Antonio on the way, did a river walk, and hopped on a boat ride there, and then kept on going down south onto the coast. I rode horses on the beach. It was like a really special moment for me. But I do have to say, part of the other thing for myself is like, even once I was down there on the beach, I resisted being in enjoyment on the beach. And I bring this up because this is like part of I find with the euphorias, like, so if you even want to visualize like on a price chart, you hit a high and then you go down for a higher low. There we go. You go down for a higher low. This is our come down period. And think about any time that we have to come down, it's like, oh, but we need these exhales. We need these lower come down periods, these lower highs, so that we can gain more strength to reach another higher high. And so if you're feeling this energetic, like something is off, just remind yourself, I need this exhale to be able to make way for more inhale, for more growth, for more plateaus. Not more plateaus, more growths, more ascension. We need this plateau. It's not bad, it's not evil, but it's actually good, and it's making space for more. And so for myself, one of the things that I realized actually being away from crypto for a week, or not even a week, it was 3 nights. One of the things that I realized is I was being invited to come back to my vision, to come back to my why, to come back to why do I do what I do? Who am I helping? What am I doing? What is this whole vision a part of? And how much bigger can I expand myself? How much bigger can I dream? How much more impact can I have? Where will this really take me? And how can I, not even just like vision-wise, but how can I enjoy myself? Because ultimately, for my own self, like I'm building freedom in so many ways, shapes, and forms because I want long-term enjoyment. I want more connections. I want more of me. I want more ease. And for everyone, their whys are going to be so different. But it was giving myself a little bit of time in nature after that high to come down a little bit and ask myself, like, why do you do what you do, Whitney? And so I ask you, like, why do you do what you do? Why do you do crypto? Why are you called to it? How are you feeling from the euphoria that came up? And are you experiencing a come down period? If you are experiencing this come down and maybe you're a little bit wobbly, maybe resisting a little bit, how can you give yourself a little bit of a break? Maybe a little bit of time in nature, a little extra time with loved ones. What is that thing that would fill your cup up for you? For me, it was that solo trip into nature. Totally needed it, totally loved it, and totally would do it again. And I will do it again on the next euphoria, the next come down. And so, this is just, remember, as like a human, we are riding these euphoria waves, and we sign up for something that is so bold and so much like of exponential wealth and exponential growth. And to make things exponential really means we have to tend to our energy when it calls to that, and to see what's going on internally. So that is just one little bit that I realized for this week. Let me know if this resonates, if it doesn't. We'll be back with more energetic updates and ways to be able to help you become a more empowered, strong crypto investor and really enjoy this process of building wealth. What a special time we have here. What a special time. All right. See you on the next one.